So this is Joseph Lanchester coming to you again with the second version, the version of the body shop repair, body fender, auto repair, do-it-yourselfer type stuff, yeah. So in the first edition, you saw that I had a lot of rust on my back fender of my truck. You saw that I took a grinder and a sander, and I took all the rust out, and then I showed you that I was taking the wire mesh and I was going to put behind it, and I then told you that I was going to put the Bondo on it. So I wanted to give you an update on where we're at here. We're in stage, almost like stage 3, if not 4 here. So I want to show you exactly what we've done. So let me get my my trusty flashlight here. And whoa! Oh, all right. So you can tell that I have a breathing apparatus on me. The reason being is because Bondo is very chemical odorous. And yeah, you'll get a little loopy, like you've seen me in the past with primers and paints and stuff. Yeah, so I've learned from my mistakes, and I have a breathing apparatus on me now. And it's kind of hard to talk and hold two things in both hands at one time. So that's why I keep having to kind of push it up here. But anyway, so you want to be safety first, obviously. Everything that I do, as you know, is safety first. So you want to make sure you have your eyewear and your breathing wear on. So anyway, enough with all that. So I wanted to bring you up to date with what we're actually doing here. So we have right here, you can tell where I put all of the I put the wire mesh in, and I put 2 coats of Bondo on. 2 coats of Bondo. Yeah, and so I'll show you what the Bondo is. So Bondo is like this. Let me find it. All right. So you got this Bondo here. You got Bondo. I use the Bondo Professional Gold. So you've got that, and it usually comes with some filler, or I mean not some filler, but some hardener. You take this stuff right here, and you gotta knead it together, and it comes with you get these Bondo type spatulas here, and you put a small bead of the sorry, these fumes are getting to you there. I'm losing my mind here. So you get a small bead of the hardener there, and you put on top of a mound of Bondo, kind of like that, and then you take the spatula here and you just mix it all together. But you're trying to push out all of the air bubbles. You're not mixing it like a cake batter. You're trying to push out all the air bubbles. So you're pressing it down really hard. But you're only doing it for about 5 minutes, because then it's going to get really hard, really quick. See that's really hard right there. It's hard as a brick, because it's supposed to be kind of like metal or hard plastic. So all right, so you do all that. You skim it out. You take you skim a couple beads there, and then you use your sander. I used the 40 grit. Then I used the 80 grit. Give me a minute. I gotta catch my breath here. And then I used Then I used another skim there. And then I did an 80 grit. I did the 80 grit of sandpaper. And then I put another coat of Bondo. So as I do that, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to use what they call the Bondo glazing and spot putty. Glazing, can you see that? Glazing and spot putting. So you're going to use just a little bit of that. You're going to put on the spatula just like the same way. And you're going to you're gonna just put a really thin layer of glazing on top of this right here. You're gonna let it dry for 15-20 minutes. All these coats are about 15-20 minutes dry time. And you put allow about 15-20 minutes dry time, and then you're going to sand it down with about 400 grit sandpaper, and or the sander, and then we see what the spot putting and glazing and stuff that does. That's going to get all of the little pinholes and cracks and stuff out of it. After that goes on and dries, you sand it down with, like I said, that 400 grit sandpaper, and then after that, hopefully, we'll be ready to prime this baby. I'll show you how to prime it, and then later on we'll finish up with the paint, obviously, in the clear coat. But hopefully, in the next video, I'll show you how to prime this bad boy, this baby. All right. So Joe the Flat Chaser. Over and out. Bye-bye.